Military aid to Ukraine mounts. Kyiv gets deadly missiles that destroy Soviet army in Afghanistan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my great people listening all over the world. You are most welcome to Amaka Smart TV. We bring you international news today on Russia and Ukraine war that is going on since February 24th, 2022. There has been many help from different countries to Ukraine, which include the United States, Germany, Berlin, Greece, France. They have gotten help and many humanitarian aid that will help them to defend themselves from Russian invasion. Please stay tuned to Amaka Smart TV as I give you the news in details. The US has reportedly approved the direct delivery of Stinger anti-craft missiles to Ukraine as part of the package approved by the White House. The weapon is credited for changing the course of war during the Soviet occupation of Afghanistan during the 1980s. The European Union said it will be sending arms and ammunition to Ukraine to help it defend against the Russian onslaught. The move comes after Netherlands and Germany said they will supply US-made Stinger air defense missiles to Ukraine. Earlier, the Dutch government has sent 200 Stinger missiles to Ukraine. Berlin has also confirmed supplying Ukraine with 500 Stinger missiles and 1,000 anti-tank weapons. European Union steps up once more its support for Ukraine at the sanction against the aggressor, that is Putin's Russia. For the first time ever, the European Union will finance the purchase and delivery of weapons and other equipment to a country that is under attack. On February 27, Putin put his nuclear forces on special alert in response to Western sanctions and aggression. How the Stinger missiles could help Ukraine. Listen very well, listen very carefully and attentively, and know how the missiles will help Ukraine in defending themselves. Russia has pounded Ukraine with air raids since the launch of its invasion on 24th February. Experts say the lethal Stinger missiles could help the Ukrainian forces tackle Russia's air superiority. The Stinger missile is a lightweight, self-contained air defense system that can be rapidly deployed by ground troops. Reports say the weapon has more than 270 fixed and rotatory wing intercepts to its credit. It has been used in major conflicts and is employed extensively. US forces and at least 19 other countries. The Stinger missiles has supersonic speed, agility, and highly accurate guidance and control system. These factors give the weapon an operational edge against cruise missiles and all classes of aircraft. Then, let us see the features of the Stinger missiles. 1. Missiles and launchers weight about 15 kg. Second, shoulder launch weapon that one person can launch. Third, uses a passive infrared seeker. Fourth, the speed. The speed is about 1,500 mph or 2,400 kph, Mach 2. Fifth, Altitude range approximately 11,000 feet, 3 km. 6th, distance range approximately 5 miles. Ukraine is reportedly hoping for delivery of the Stinger air defense system from the US as well. Stinger's success in Afghanistan against Soviet forces. The Stinger missile is said to have turned the tide of war in favor of the US-backed Afghanistan Mujahideen against the Soviets. The Stinger was still in development when some US officials suggested its supply to the Mujahideen in Afghanistan. However, the Reagan administration and the CIA were opposed to the idea. US senators were likewise wary of utilizing the Stinger in Afghanistan, fearing the technology would get leaked to the Russians. In 1986, however, the US allowed the deployment of 250 Stinger launchers and 1,000 missiles to Afghanistan guerrilla fighters. On September 25, 1986, the portable weapon was purportedly neutralized for the first time in Afghanistan. Reports say two Mi-24 assault helicopters were shot down by a squad of roughly 35 Mujahideen at the Jalalabad airport. The guerrilla combatants were ecstatic when they heard about the new weapon and its lethal potential. To counter the new missiles, Soviet engineers wanted to get a close look at them. Reports suggest that 8 sets of the weapon were obtained by Soviet Special Service Units in total. Reports say the Stinger acquired the deadliest record against low-flying craft of any weapon since World War II. By December 1986, the Afghan fighters were estimated to be destroying 1 Soviet aircraft a day, as per reports and analyzed. The countries that are sending military aid to Ukraine. Want to list out the countries that are sending military aid to Ukraine, which include 1. United States. On February 25th, President Joe Biden instructed the State Department to release an additional $350 million worth of weapons to Ukraine. The Pentagon said the weapon included anti-armor, small arms, body armor, and various munitions in support of the Ukrainians' frontline defenders. According to State Department spokesperson, anti-aircraft systems were also included in the material. Second, United Kingdom, UK. In January, Defense Secretary Ben Wallace said the UK had taken the decision to supply Ukraine with light anti-armor defensive weapon system. In light of the increasingly threatening behavior from Russia and in line with our previous support, the United Kingdom will shortly be providing a further package of military support to Ukraine. This will include lethal aid in the form of defensive weapons and non-lethal aid, said Boris Johnson, the UK Prime Minister. Third, France. France, which has already sent help, is dispatching more military equipment as well as fuel. Paris reportedly said it has acted on early Ukrainian requests for defensive anti-craft and digital weapons. Fourth, Sweden. Sweden to send 5,000 anti-tank rockets to Ukraine, and also to send field ration and the body armor. Fifth, Belgium to supply 3,000 more automatic rifles, to supply 200 anti-tank weapons, to supply 3,800 tons of fuel. 6. Portugal, night vision goggles, bulletproof vests, helmets, grenades, ammunition, and automatic G3 rifles. 7. Romania, treat wounded people from the crisis zone in its second military hospital, supplying fuel, bulletproof vests, and helmets. 8. Canada, give 394 million lethal military weapons to the Ukraine. 9. Greece, sending defense equipment as well as humanitarian aid. 10. Spain, to send 20 tons of aid to Ukraine, mostly medical and defensive equipment, as well as humanitarian aid. 11. Germany will supply Ukraine with 1,000 anti-tank weapons and 500 Stranger Surface to air missile from Bundeswehr stock for defense against Russia. The Russian invasion of Ukraine marks a turning point. It is our duty to do our best to support Ukraine in defending itself against Putin's invading army, Olaf Scholz, German Chancellor, said. This comes as a major shift from Berlin's long-standing policy of banning weapon export to a conflict zone. Thank you and God bless you as you listen. As you have seen that those people that are ready and are already giving help to Ukraine is all about 12 countries and more that is about to give humanitarian aid, weapon, ammunitions to Ukraine in order to help them to defend themselves against Russian army invade. Thank you and God bless you. Stay tuned to Amaka Smart TV for more updates. Remain blessed.